Drivin Ivan here at the Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix 2024. I'm going to show you every car, most every car. This is a mini car, micro car, K car. Mini cars are featured this year. This is one of the coolest. It's got the gull-wing doors. It's a K car under 500 cc's from Japan. Right-hand drive, JDM. How cool is this? Smash that like button, subscribe, watch my footage from years past, but right now I'm going to show you everything here. 2024, here we go, starting with the AutoZam AZ1. Let's get going. Look how cool this thing is. Midship, dual overhead cam turbo, exciting micro coupe. Man, you're not going to believe. I'm going to show you an Innocente, all sorts of micro cars here, all sorts of really cool stuff, even an o.s.c.a. from the Maserati brothers. You're going to see it all today. Look at all these cool cars. I guess I will, I'm going to start going this way. I'm going to circulate down here and just show you everything here. Looks like an M1, M2 here, race car. I guess it's not being raced this year though, but super cool. Look at that. Plugged in performance. There we go. Citroen DS. All sorts of cool stuff here. This is the French Quarter, they're calling it. Part of the Italian car display. There's some great Italian cars here. I am a Citroen guy. I have a pink CEX wagon that I call my Barbie dream wagon. Very cool car here, and just a lot of cool stuff. DS21, that's a 2.1 liter, I believe. Has the hydrodynamic suspension. Yeah, like I said, you want a full driving review of every car I'm talking about, just search Drivin Ivan in that car. These are cool. The Grenadiers are out of Florida, I believe Palm Beach, Florida, and they are specially made, basically, continuations of the Land Rover, that sort of thing. Really cool stuff. This guy's actually a judge today, I believe, and he came from pretty locally, only 15 minutes away. Cool, look at this Porsche. That's a kind of a special beauty. We'll get back there. I'll show you all these cars too, but let's go this way. They even have a Citroen coffee stand here. But yeah, here are these Grenadiers. If you'd like to read more about them, check this out. But yeah, they're so cool. They got the snorkels. You can submerge these puppies. Let's see what it looks like inside. Got to show you everything, right? Very clean interior, modern. As good as it gets. There you go. For more information, check it out there. Look at this. We got the golf carts blocking one of the cooler cars here, in my opinion. Lamborghini Espada. That means saber. Basically a four-door Lamborghini based on the Lamborghini Marzal right there. So cool. I love the glass back here, and just 70s Lamborghini at its best. Believe it or not, there's a Yarama here too. We'll get to that one. The Urus is here right behind me. These are the Lamborghini dealership cars, and wow, so cool. I think it won last year, which is kind of cool. I wonder if it there's a little blemish on it, which doesn't bother me much, but I wonder if it happened last year or this year. There it is. Oops. But these are so cool. I believe Jay Leno has one of these too. Just cool stuff. They say the Lamborghinis are selling like hotcakes, by the way, at the dealerships. Like this white one with the white and black interior. The Urus, the SUV, all $306,000 of it, I believe. I looked at the sticker earlier, wanted to see. Yes, I would absolutely have one of these. So cool. I'm not crazy about SUVs, but that being said, 0 to 60 in the twos, and kind of a continuation of the LM002. If you want more information on Lamborghini, I have a very cool video from 1999 where I interview Valentino Balboni at the factory. So search that. And also, I just visited the factory again this summer. So check out my Lamborghini tour there. This is the Lamborghini Yarama. Yarama. That's right. Also a four-door. Also a manual. And also about as cool as a Lamborghini gets, I think. Now, you know, a lot of you people are going to say, oh, I like the newer ones and that sort of thing, and they are faster. But, you know, this is so cool, and this is a true, real classified. Look at that. Lamborghini Roma for sale. Contact Fuzzy. There you go. Free marketing information for you there, so you can check it out. And this here, Di Tommaso, get you up high here. Look at that. Oh, what a beauty. Woo! Super American power right here. And yeah, I was just at the Peterson Automotive Museum where they have Elvis Presley's, and he actually shot it. There's a bullet hole, and I tell you the story. So watch my Peterson Automotive Museum also, or any one of a number of my car factory tours, or Brussels, Belgium, Auto World. That's a great museum too. But Di Tommaso Pantera, American power, beautiful Italian styling. That's a rare color too. But this is an Innocente Turbo by Di Tommaso as well. And again, microcars are featured. How cool is this? Look at that, 5-speed and reverse. It's got like Maserati looking gauges there. So cool. Di Tommaso owned Maserati for a bit, and he's a industrial businessman. Here is a Fiat Abarth 600, I believe. No, it's a 750 Berlina. That just means hard top. How cool is that? Got the keys in it too. Should I take it for a spin? I think not. Very cool. Caliente. Let's keep going down here. I see on the side here, I didn't see these hiding back here before. If the music copyright is a problem, you'll just see me showing you these cars, and that's about it. But we'll see what happens. Fiat 124 Spider. I do have a review of this one, and then there's also an Abarth version. You'll see it in a second. Want to see the difference? So here we go. There's the interior on this one and this one, and then we go over to the Abarth version. Carlo Abarth, modifying Fiat since the 50s, roughly 60s, and there you go. This is the Abarth version. Actually an automatic, kind of funny, but still plenty of power. The exhaust tone is going to be amazing. Even the 500e, which I saw in Italy, I have a video of the exhaust and how it sounds. It's hilarious because they actually manufactured the sound for it. It's a Scorpion edition. You see the Scorpion 500e. That's really cool. I have Charlie Sheen's Fiat 500. I own that car. For more on that, just like I said, search me in that car, Drivin Ivan. But this is a perfect color combination to me. Fiat 500L, and it's from 1970. Beautiful blue with a red interior. Got to drive one of these. I was considering buying one. I bought a 126 instead with Martini livery. That's a cool video. I also bought a Fiat Barchetta and an MGF, which I drove on the Nürburgring. So check that out. Certainly check that out. That's a really cool video. But this is the classic Spider. Had one of these too. That video is quite popular on YouTube, actually. So check that out too. I give you the whole history. Tom Tiarda designed this, as well as many other prominent cars that are going to be here today. Look at these beautiful old Fiats. Saw a super old one. I wonder where that one is today. 1957 Fiat 1100. Look at that. Dry air cleaner. Look at that. How cool is that? Suicide doors and blue and matching gray interior. That is about as cool as it gets, huh? I think so. Well, we're in Pittsburgh here, so you get a lot of Pittsburgh Steelers fans, obviously. Bertone X19. This was a continuation into the mid-80s. Fiat stopped making them, and Bertone went ahead since they were building them, and they just picked it up and kept building them. So there you go. Beautiful X19 there. Another Abarth 500. And here we go with the 124 once again. Again, for a full driving review of this or the Alpha 4C or any car, you'd be surprised. I've got an SZ review coming up, actually. Search any car and Drivin Ivan. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Well, I know a thing or two about these. This is a Maserati M138. I have a whole buyer's guide of these on YouTube. Driven them all. Bought one. This one, both of these, in fact, are manual cars are actually, did one leave? I think one of them left. But this one is a manual. And I actually bought a Cambio Corsa, and I tell you how to drive it properly. It's actually the same transmission, just the interface is different. Either you have the Cambio Corsa or you have the manual right there. So yeah, this one's a manual coupe, and you get them in those styles. So it was a Maserati Coupe or Spider, and then the Grand Sport Spider, and then the Grand Sport Coupe. These are the earlier ones, pre like 2005 and before. Late 2005, they switched them out, and they had a little bit of a different transmission interface there for the manuals. So that's pretty cool. Here we go, Maserati, more modern one. And then next to it, you've got, I like the interior on this one though, but next to it, you have a very rare Maserati Indy with knockoff wire wheels. How cool is that? And, you know, this is almost like the Lamborghini Espada in ways. Look at that little skinny shifter. Love Maserati. The Neptune sphere there, that comes from a statue in Bologna. There were 5 Maserati brothers, and they, one of them was kind of the graphic designer, so he came up with that. And that's been their insignia ever since. So there you go. Pretty cool, huh? Pininfarina design on this Maserati. Nice. Got the Ferrari V8 in there, just like the Spider and the Coupe back there. Beautiful cars. Great to drive. Man, mine has a Fab Speed exhaust. As soon as you click that video, you'll hear it. It's worth doing it just for that. Amazing sound here. Got some car swag here. Look at that. There's the Ferris Bueller Ferrari right there. That's pretty cool. 512 Berlinetta Boxer. Cool stuff here. Ferrari service stuff. Look at that. Nice to be able to get some of that stuff if you're a Ferrari owner. It's very hard to get some of this stuff sometimes. So for them to have it here is really nice. That's a cool shirt right there. Beautiful. Cortile from many years ago. Nice to see you can get the classic shirts. Really cool. Now look at this beauty. The o.s.c.a. 1959. When Maserati, well, they were guilty of building cars that were too good, and they were really well engineered. And the problem with that is they won some races, but they were not profitable. They had a problem being profitable. So they ran into financial troubles. They got bought out. And so what did the Maserati brothers do? They couldn't use their own name anymore. So they went with o.s.c.a. and they built beauties like this. They just kept on going. Look at this one. Designed by Michelati for Torino, and just look at that. I mean, it's like a classic Ferrari or anything else of the day. Wow, look at the engine. Just absolutely stunning, huh? Absolutely beautiful. They restored this one. I wonder if he's got the restoration pictures open. I think they do. It was pretty rough when they found it. And let's see. There it is when it first debuted, and this is as it was found. So there you go. But that's it at the 1959 Geneva, Switzerland Auto Show. How cool is that? 1961, they came out with a convertible too. See the history there? Toolkit, super rare, super beautiful. All right, let's go on down the line here. Testarossa. When these came out, the cheese grater sides were very, like, these were so controversial. It's hard to convey to you guys, but some people loved them and some people hated them. Now they've aged pretty well, I think. Don't worry, we'll get into all these other cars later too in the video. You'll see it. Don't worry. Keep tuned in, and I'll try to show you every car here, like I said. But beautiful 1988 Ferrari Testarossa. They came out in 1984, and they had the 5-liter 12-cylinder engine in back. Here we have a Ferrari Mondial convertible, and this is going to be a later one, 3.2 most likely. How do I know? Well, I just know. 3.2 Mondial Cabriolet. The wheels are different. I like the earlier wheels better, truth be told. I love how they do the convertible tops.
and they keep that shape when the top is up. So you want an H-gate Ferrari, but you don't want to spend the money of the crazy older ones or even the 308s. These are cheaper, and I think pretty much the same drive. So not a bad choice, really. Not as sought after as the 308s because of Magnum PI and all that sort of thing, but you know, this one's a 488 Spider. This one looking good in blue, huh? Yes, yes, yes. So this is the Cortile, as they call it, the Ferrari display, Italian car display all over here. Figured I'd start with this year. And any Ferrari that you want to know what it is, these are the Daytona seats. You just look on the glove box over there, and it'll tell you. 360 Spider. Engine on full display. 348. 355. See, the 348, there is one here with the cheese grater sides, but this is not one of them. 355, they refined it a little bit. There you go, F430. And again, the Daytona seats, ever since the Ferrari Daytona came out with those seats, it's pretty much been an option for many, many Ferraris. A lot of people choose them. This is also a later 328, like the Magnum PI car. If you want to see the real one, watch my Peterson Museum tour from last week, parts 1 and 2. And I show you the entire Peterson Museum. Lowriders were featured, plus the vault. Amazing stuff in the vault, including the actual car used on Magnum PI. Red with tan interior, 308. This one's the 328. 612 Scaglietti. Here's the controversial cheese grater sided 348 that I was telling you about earlier. This is a 348T for the Targa. Well, TS, this one. So quite a rare spec here with the Targa top. And yeah, TS. Ferrari FF here, the first all-wheel drive Ferrari designed to take 4 gentlemen and their golf clubs to the country club for a round of golf. And again, the first all-wheel drive Ferrari, so super cool there. Yeah, I love these. They're cool. So cool. There's a Ferrari Pure Sang in the 296 also, and I believe an F8 over there. But you want to see what Ferrari's new well, they don't call it an SUV, but I'll just say Ferrari's new SUV anyway, because I guess it's more of a station wagon. If you're interested in the Subaru Outback of Ferraris, this is it. I'm not taking anything away from it. It's very cool, and SUVs are super high selling segments. The Cayenne basically saved Porsche, so I tell people never to poo-poo the. If you like your GT3 RSs and such in the Porsche world, you have the Porsche Cayenne to thank. 296 GTB. Now that would mean Gran Turismo Berlinetta, but for some reason it looks like you might be able to remove this top. Maybe not, but Berlinetta means hard top. Always the raciest of Ferraris is going to be a GTB. This one right here is the Ferrari Roma, now in Spider format. If you want to see a full driving review, search Drivin Ivan Ferrari Roma. I review the hardtop version, but they just came out with a Spider, which to me is surprising because they already have like the Portofino and the earlier California. So really cool that they, you know, added another convertible to the lineup. I like it. I love convertibles, and I'm always happy to see another one. As I said, the Ferrari California right here. And then this one right here, 2018. Ferrari 488, again, GTB, Gran Turismo Berlinetta, hardtop version. Now this is the 488 Pista Resistance. Very cool. 458, Spider, of course. Daytona seats, optioned out there. Red and black, pretty cool. Less of the engine, but still visible, which is awesome. 488 Spider. And this one, Ferrari Dino. I'm going to age myself a little bit. I remember when the coupe version of this car with the V6 Ferrari Dino engine was $8,000. And I remember seeing these at the time were about $12,000. So I always loved them. I wanted a blue one. I failed to buy one. Kind of like the 308s that were about $20,000 for like a long time. They were about 20K for a long time. And then they, of course, now they've gone up. But this is very desirable. Fiat Dino. Ferrari Dino engine inside. Beautiful Bertone. I believe, is it Bertone? I think it's Bertone, the designer. Beautiful design. Just looking good from every angle. What do you guys think? What's your favorite car so far? Let me know in the comments. Look at this lonely Ferrari Fiorano out and back. $599, also with the Daytona seats. Yellow gauges, very cool. Porsche Cayenne. Hiding back here with red seats. Beautiful spec, not really being shown, but I'm going to show it anyway. It's cool. And again, this is a car that saved Porsche, the earlier version. Watch my turbo review. From the Cayenne to the Stelvio. Yes, I have a full driving review of this one too, as well as a couple Giulias, and I just did a short video on the Quadrifoglio, actually. Great cars, really. I remember going to Italy and just insisting on renting an Alfa Romeo 156. And there's one here. I'm going to show it to you. How cool is that? Oh my God. So exciting. Alpha Spider. Now the Graduate, of course, the Duetto, the late 60s, 67, 68, late 60s Duetto was what Dustin Hoffman drove in the movie The Graduate. So they came out, you know, even into the 80s, they were doing this Graduate version. And that was actually the entry-level version of the Alpha Spider. So, you know, the Quadrifoglio is actually a good, but you know, if you see Graduate, it's actually entry level, and you'll see like the steely wheels, and so entry level, but still cool. It had the same engine and everything, so you weren't losing anything there really. Another Giulia. There's so many of them. Again, I'm trying to show you every car here. It's tough because there's a lot of cars, but we're gonna do it. So there you go. This one's Spider Quadrifoglio. Injection. This one's got aftermarket wheels that are quite cool. But this was the top of the range. And that one is more entry level. Like I mentioned before, I reviewed the Alfa 4C. What a wild car. I mean, it's such a strange car, honestly. The transmission and everything. But it's cool. This one's been on Watkins Glen. That's awesome. And it's nice to see that they use it on the track the way it was designed to be. There's another 4C. This one is almost identical to the one I reviewed. Maybe it is that car. Who knows? Another Alfa Romeo Graduate Spider. Maybe it's not a Graduate. Lancia Fulvia. Such beautiful, small, delicate cars. Interesting color of the one I just taped at the California Long Beach Cars and Coffee. Literally, I was just in California. Now I'm in Pennsylvania. I've been all over the place. Europe before, where I rented an Elephantino Lancia Ypsilon. Got a full review of the Lancia Ypsilon on YouTube, believe it or not. Full driving review of the 6-speed hybrid, but I talk about these in the earlier iterations. How cool is this one with the crazy Alcantara suede interior with the matching dash and everything? A gift. So cool. So there's a Fulvia, and here is also a Fulvia, and then we have a Flaminia. But I have a full driving review, not of the Fulvia. Hopefully I'll have one of these sometime because I really want to review these. But I do have a Lancia Flaminia review. It reviewed in 1960. This is the Flaminia Sport, I believe. I'm not sure. There was a couple different models of this one. Maybe I'll look on the sheet up here. And yeah, it's a Flaminia GTL.
You'll just be working on it until you're like 9.
So this is the GTL, which is a little bit longer, has a back seat. The one I just reviewed, this is 63 also. The one I reviewed was 1960. But he's got a nice pictures of his restoration here and
This
everything.
is the convertible.
Convertible, yeah. A bunch
This
of
is
different
what
models.
I'm working on now.
Nice, nice. The Flaminia Sport
Yeah, I got
Segundo, right?
Got it at Amelia.
Really nice. You're gonna bring it to Amelia next year, you said? Nice. Hopefully I'll see you there. So this is this car right here, and it's in this sport and exotic car.
Yeah.
This actual car is in there. Good job, sir. Beautiful. Looking forward to seeing what you do at Amelia next year. That's awesome. And if you want to see the Amelia Island Concours, which is great, just like the Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix, just search Drivin Ivan and the Amelia, and you will find my videos, many videos from the past years. This badge right here means 6 cylinders for those little circles and 3 carburetors. Super leger, of course, means super light.
Yeah.
And wow, just I'm such a fan of Lancia. You know, Top Gear chose it as the best manufacturer ever. So that's pretty cool. He says he found some original, like a untouched original color, and he matched it to that. So what a beautiful example. Thank you for bringing it, sir. Absolutely stunning. Awesome. Very cool. So just to compare the rally prepared Fulvia here, the Marlboro library, and coming over here, you'll see this one is more stock in a way, just regular street version. So cool. A lot of these cars were rallied, front wheel drive actually, just like my Zagato. I do have a Delta Integrale, so search Drivin Ivan in any car, including my Delta Integrale for the full story on it. That is a cool car. Always love Lancias. And also, like I said, watch my Lancia Ypsilon Elefantino video, the 6-speed manual hybrid that I rented to drive from Italy all the way up into Germany, where I bought 3 cars. And you can watch my lap on the Nürburgring and see which car I chose too. Ha, I love them. Maserati M138. Okay, I'm going with most beautiful Alfa Romeo sedan is right here. Look at that wheel well treatment. Just pure beauty, pure Alfa beauty. The Giulia Super. Wow. Can I say anything else about it? We're getting to my Alfa 156, but this is beautiful. Look at those toggle switches down there. Labeled too. That's pretty cool. Well used, but really nice shape for this one. Got the cell phone mount. I'm sure they drove it here from somewhere in Pennsylvania. There's a lot of cool cars in Pennsylvania, and they mostly end up here at the Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix, I'm happy to say. This one from the Netherlands? Wow, that's pretty cool. Very cool. Look, you can see underneath here. I mean, they put the mirror. I have to take them up on it, right? Look at that. Beautiful. This one's a beautiful car. Very nice. Notice how they have the stick shift way up there on the dash. I have an Alfa GTV right now, 1973, and the top has been removed, so it's a GTC clone. Full story if you search Drivin Ivan Alfa GTV. But this is the car I insisted on renting and driving around Europe in 1999. I'll just tell you the year. And yeah, this one, manual transmission, wood steering wheel in this one. I didn't have that luxury. Sparco. Wow, this one is awesome. I would love to import actually the Wagon version of this too. There you go. There's some more information on it. So incredibly cool. Look, they got Alfa Romeo stickers. Are they for the owner or to give out? I don't know, but I will take one because I love the swag. I actually have the coolest swag in my pocket right now. Maybe I'll show you. But this one, yeah, I drove it all around Italy, and it was great. If you watch my interview with Valentino Balboni at the Lamborghini factory, well, that's what I was driving there. That's a cool interview. It's before it opened to the public, the Galleria Lamborghini, and there's some Lamborghini swag for you too. Look at that, a Lamborghini hockey puck. Another shot of the Urama just because, and also this beautiful and well looked at Di Tommaso Pantera, and this beautiful Espada again. Wow. Whew. So cool. I was at the grand opening of Lamborghini in Naples, Florida, recently. Do a lot of car events in Florida. And this is the VT. When I went to the factory in 1999, this is what they were building. I tried to follow Valentino on a test drive in, it was 1993 actually. And this is what they were building. Super cool. All-wheel drive Lamborghini. So, yeah, quite rare. There's actually a Valentino Balboni edition of this one, I believe. This is the LP 550. Is that what it says? And it says 2, so it's a rear-wheel drive. Kind of a Valentino Balboni spec. I believe his was manual, though. But really, really cool. I can't get enough of the Spada there. I had shown you this one before because I'm such a fan. It's such a cool custom look. Just gonna pop it open. Right back here.
It's not catching.
Right there. Oh, it's not. All right.
Might need to hit my emergency.
Well, we're not going to see the engine.
Hopefully it'll stay good. So it's a 99. This is a 996, and you've given it all it can be. It's cute. It's very cool. Love it. I have a 996 too, Carrera 4 cab.
C2, Miles Works Automotive body kit.
Nice. There he is. That's an interesting shifter. What do you got going on there, sir?
So a numeric racing shifter. Kind of exposed it so you could see it.
I have the short shift kit on mine.
Yeah.
Search Drivin Ivan 996 and you'll find what I chose to buy, but I pretty much reviewed and tested every single one from the Tiptronic to the manual. I bought a 6-speed manual all-wheel drive Carrera 4 because I already have a air-cooled 82 Targa, and I figured that was the perfect complement to it. The all-wheel drive is great, but they're great in two-wheel drive too.
Yeah.
And here we go, the AutoZam AZ1 again. Showed you that one earlier, of course, at the start of the video, but another look is always good, right? Beautiful, beautiful work. Stuck in the middle of a whole bunch of Lotuses here. I actually have a review of the Amira. I have 2 Lotuses, a Europa and a Spree. And you can, of course, watch those videos. But this is the launch edition, first edition, see, of the Amira. It's a manual, just like the one I drove, 2024 Lotus Amira. So happy to see them. They have the electric SUV and, wow, M4. Everything is out here today. Another beautiful Porsche 911, and let's see, look at this one. Another 996 done to the max. Kind of has a Safari look on top there, right? But they didn't do the Safari wheels. Interesting. McLaren here. Lamborghini coming in. There you go. Hear a little bit of that beautiful Italian exhaust tone there. McLaren's all lined up nicely here. McLaren of Philadelphia. Trying to sell some cars today too. Who can blame them? I'm sure a lot of people would be going home with this if they could. Look at the interior in this one. I love how the brake calipers match the piping there on the seat and the stitching too, I believe. Yep. So cool. Color coordinated. They've got McLaren swag for sale too. Look at that, McLaren Philadelphia. Come and get them. Are these available for the people? Or are they sold?
These cars are for sale.
All right. There you go. Come and get them. Beautiful McLarens all lined up for you. Like I said, they are available. I don't know about this one because this one is back here, but probably not for sale. Well, let's continue on. Again, this curious Safari looking 996 Porsche 911 that doesn't have the Safari wheels on. It's not lifted. Really nice. This is a 996.2. You can see because it has the glove box and the cup holders actually too, which is nice. I know. Some of you are like, you don't need a cup holder. Yeah, you do. If you're going to drive the car and use the car, it's better to have it. I stick a little fake one in my Boxster for my 996 when I'm driving them because it's just much more convenient to have. This is a beautiful GT3 here with a lovely shade of blue. It's French blue, maybe. Not sure what they call it, but I love it. Absolutely stunning. 2019. No, it's Miami blue. Sorry, I misquoted the blue. Miami blue. Lambo. Low down Lambo over here. Lowered as if you need it. But they did lower it. Trying to show you every car here, just walking through. Well, we get you to some micro cars in a second too, so don't despair. There's some cool micro cars coming up, but look at this. 97 Toyota Supra. Look at the level of build on this thing. It's so cool. Purple is a great color for Lamborghinis, huh? They had the purple special edition Diablo back in the day. That was really cool. Very cool car. At events like this, like when I was at Motor Week, which actually Car Week in Monterey, you know, sometimes just the cars you see on the street are amazing. This is awesome. Look at the spec on this. AMG wide body. Wow. Love this thing. Oh my God. SL55. It's got to be a body kit and wheels. Just so cool. Pretty reminiscent of the Alpina wheels, actually. I do have an Alpina B7. The only Mercedes I have right now is a Mercedes SL 450. But I have great car reviews on the Mercedes SL, so check them out and watch the 1975 SL review I have. And the current car is 74 though. Turbo 911. Stunner. So yeah, this is like the cars and coffee display. I did an evening display of some of the race cars and very rare cars last night, so watch that video too. But I'll also be showing you stuff tomorrow too, which I think the weather forecast is slightly better, even though it seems to be holding up very well today. Tomorrow's weather forecast is really good, so I think we might even get more people. I love the Targas. Like I said, I do have a Targa. If you want to see my Targa watch, I bought the cheapest Porsche 911 Drivin Ivan, and I'll tell you how much I paid for my Targa, my 82 Targa. When you open these up these days, you're not going to see any engine anymore. You just see a couple fans. That's it. This one is, this one right here, striking color. I kind of like it. Might be, I don't think it's a wrap. I think it's the real deal. But there you go, 911 Carrera RS. Yes. And then that's a pretty rare Viper there. SRT10, of course, with the V10. A lot of car there. Not a lot of driver's age, which is cool for the driver, but you better know what you're doing. GT3 RS. And then back here, finally, GT4 RS there. Another Targa. Beautiful. There is so much stuff out here today. Man. Plugged in performance. Wow. Cadillacs, nice to see these out here. Wow. The ELR, I reviewed this in California many years ago. This one's got some special wheels on it, I'll tell you that much. Basically, a Volt, Chevy Volt with Cadillac trim and two-seat version. This is a 1960, late 60s, 68, 69 Cadillac Coupe de Ville convertible. How do I know? Well, I took my driver's test in 1970, and that's how I know. 68. And yeah, we used to bonk our heads on that thing all the time. Slightly different steering wheel, but not much different. We had wood with the black in the middle. White leather also. Turquoise, my dad's car. Amazing car. Great car to learn how to drive in. Take your driver's test. have a review of the Eldorado recently, so check that one out. Full driving review of this one. The one I have reviewed does not have these steer horns, unfortunately, but they're pretty badass. Search Drivin Ivan Cadillac and you will find it. This is a nice example. Blue with the black. That's a pretty rare color. 1976 is the last year they were making these. They kind of stopped making convertibles after that.
Yeah, they stopped in 76.
Yeah. 76. So there is a 76? 76. So there you go. Search Drivin Ivan Eldorado. You'll see my full driving review of this car. And this gentleman wanted me to shoot that, so I will shoot that for him. A small request for Drivin Ivan to make. Why not? This Eldorado had a little kind of different shape to it. It's 71. I think, I don't know. This is kind of it's a cross between Coupe de Ville and Eldorado, but for some reason they went with this. I like it, but pretty wild nonetheless. Now we have a line of Teslas. Now, I was just in California, LA, where I did 2 car shows, like I told you, and, well, the Peterson Museum, too. But there were so many Teslas in California. They are all over the place. They really are everywhere in California. It's really cool to see them. I bet you guys want to see up inside this Cyber truck, don't you? Of course you do. Why not? Pretty cool, huh? There you go. The full Cybertruck view. Foundation. Wow. Looks like a Cutlass Sierra. It says Trofeo on it. It's a Tornado Trofeo. 3.8 liter. Same as in the Buick Riata that I had owned. And the same cool digital dash too. It must be from right around 1990 or so. Very, very cool. Love it. Watch my full Buick Riata review and my Cadillac Elante review. I do have an Elante, 36,000 miles. That's my current Cadillac. It is for sale. So send me a PM if you're interested. $13,995, only 36,000 miles. I'll take a reasonable fair offer. So this is Lincoln. Wow. I really wanted to review this, and I did. I like the Continental. It's just a cool car. I don't think I've ever seen this many T-Birds, the modern ones, lined up together. That's pretty cool. You don't see that every day, do you? I don't think you do. I think Dom and Louise, I think I might have missed one back here, and I want to show you everything. Wow, this interior is what you want. Wow. This Pontiac deserves a little bit more video, doesn't it? Look at this thing. Ooh, how cool is that? Cars of yesteryear. Silver Street Streamliner, 1948. Very cool. It's kind of rare to see a Fiero because they've all been turned into kit cars or something, but here's one. And this was a little different. It's kind of the fastback version. A little later, I think they came out with this one. 1988. Yeah, I think in the mid-80s you could get these. 6-cylinder, and like I said, a lot of these were turned into Countaches or what have you. But it's cool to see an original. Looks like it was been to the 30th anniversary, 2013 in Indianapolis, Indiana as well. And the Pontiac Solstice and the Saturn Sky. Very cool. Twin cars here. That's a manual too. See? And I'll tell you what, if you want to read all about it, go ahead here. Here, I'll do this for you. There you go. Press pause. But that's pretty cool. And also, the fastback version. It's got like a hardtop on it, I guess. That's pretty rare too. Cool. Nice color. Got to review this car in San Francisco when it came out. Drove it down, what's it called? Lombard Street, I think. Cool twisty road in San Francisco. Everybody wanted me to light it up when I first reviewed it. That was around 2010. Great car review. Search Drivin Ivan and Dodge Challenger. You'll find it. That's a nice car. Thanks for bringing it. White gauges. What else we got here? Very nice. Little, what's that, a Countach on the dash there?
Yeah, my little Lego.
Okay. So, Chrysler LeBaron convertible with the Maserati badge. What is it? It's called the Maserati Chrysler TC. Yes, specially made, a 2-seat version of the car with Maserati Carinthian leather. No, I'm just kidding. That's what Ricardo Montalban said about the leather. Carinthian, our finest Carinthian leather. It's our finest Carinthian leather.
Yep.
But what do you think, sir? You like it?
I love it.
It's yours, right?
Yes, it's mine.
How cool is that? You don't see too many good ones that can be driven.
No, because they only made about 7,000 of them.
Yep. And most of them, I look for them all the time because I like them.
Okay.
And they're always like, you know, this, that, and it needs this. But yours doesn't need anything, does it?
It needs it needs a few little things, but when I got it, we put some work into it, to repaint it, and that was the biggest thing that was done.
The rarest one, these are rare, but the rarest ones, you can actually find a manual transmission in these.
The 5
So
speed
rare.
one.
I've
That's
seen
the
them,
next one I want.
but that's pretty cool. It's so cool. Thanks for bringing it, sir. All right. Dodge, Mopar, it's all here. SRT. Look at this one. I like these. Dodge Shelby Daytona.
Take care. Hi there.
How you doing?
All right, how are you?
Very cool. This should say Shelby all over it. Why doesn't it?
On the doors and right there.
Oh yeah, it does,
Three
right there.
places.
There it is. I can't even see it. Oh yeah, it's so small right there.
It's tough.
Very nice. Very nice. Viper RT10. Look at that Challenger. That's the red one down there that I reviewed in California when it came out. Well, that's the spiritual successor, of course, to that car. Challenger RT, that's the one. Let's look at the interior here. So cool. So basically, you know, they had Shelby do a bit of stuff to this one, soup it up a little bit, and there you go. You had the Dodge Omni version of that, all sorts of cool stuff. But this one looks very familiar to me because I have one. Mine happens to be a convertible. The Dodge Shelby Dakota pickup truck, one of 1,500 numbered cars, and mine happens to be a convertible. So do search that one on YouTube, Drivin Ivan. You'll find it. 1989, 1990. Most of them were white. They made them in red, white, and blue. This has the original Shelby interior. Mine had the Dakota Sport interior, and they had wood steering wheels, actually. Very cool Shelby. It looks like that one's been maybe restored. But yeah, this is how they looked. Everything original like that. And these skirts around the wheels. That's it. Wow, is it getting hot out here. Woo. 340, look at that. Duster 340. Here's the Army guys. Nice. MASH theme, of course. Those were Korean War base, basically, I believe. Or was it Vietnam? That was Korea. I can't remember. But what a great show that was. Look at that one. Look at all this stuff. I can't barely see because of the glare of the sun. But that one's a super camper there. Look at that. A couple of GT40s there under that tent. Yeah. And there you go. Gotta take you down this row. Here we go. Okay. Jeepster. Willie's Jeepster. How cool is that? You like it? I think you like it. Why wouldn't you? That's a great color. Loving that. Really short wheelbase in this one. The Jeep Renegade. You could barely give these away for the longest time, and now they're very collectible. The Grand Wagon here. I mean, these were $500, $1,200, $800. Some people were giving them away. Now it's a different story. But they're really cool. What a cool display on that one. Super cool. Show you this one again because it's so cool. Illuminator Comanche. Wow. 1990. And that's what a real Jeep tent looks like. How cool is that? I think it's cool. 1931 American Austin 138 Business Coupe in basic black. Wow. That's pretty cool. You know, the Austin 7 was a car that a lot of hot rodding began on in England, so that's an early hot rod car, basically. Pretty cool, huh? A micro car for sure. Another Austin. This one, a popcorn truck. Look, they have popcorn too. Oh my God. How cool is that? I kind of want it, but I'm so thirsty that I'm not going to partake in the popcorn, but I am going to partake in showing you the sign, Butler Entrepreneurial, and the Bantam Sales and Service Parts. How cool is that? Very, very cool is the answer. Want to see what's powering this beast? There you go. State of New Jersey. I had a Crosley CC, kind of Woody clone, certainly a micro car, but these are interesting cars to drive, I'll tell you that. They don't have the brakes and acceleration and things like that. Look, they have the timing and everything on there. Somebody was making a joke that, you know, back in the day they would tell you about the valve, you know, and the timing and everything, the clearances and everything in the specs. And now they tell you not to drink the battery acid. That's what the owner's manuals tell you. So isn't that funny? I thought it was funny.
No, I don't. Chris, do you know?
Pretty cool, huh? Spats. Video one. How micro is this one? This is pretty darn micro, I'll tell you that much. This is a Trident. Looked like the Maserati Trident, but not. So funny. Look at this thing. Lane Motor Museum. So there you go. Another fine automotive museum. Again, I just did a video at the Petersons. Check that out. Search Drivin Ivan and any car, plus the Peterson Museum and many, many other museums around the world. Look at this. What the heck do we have here? Wow. Really, really cool. Just saw one of these at the Beverly Hills Car Club for sale. So if you want one, look on their website. Watch my video of every car there. 1959 AMC Metropolitan, called the bathtub car for obvious reasons, because it kind of looks like a bathtub, doesn't it? Of course it does. Some e-Seta, yeah. BMW e-Seta, 1957. Slide window cabriolet. Certainly not quick, but very cool. Early Subaru. 1988 Subaru Justy GL. 1950 Studebaker Commander. I think I have a video interview with an owner of one of these on my channel as well. If I'm not mistaken. Terraplane Hudson Service Essex. Look at that. Cool stuff. Essex Terraplane 8. The Rebel SST. Rambler. Hornet, Hudson Hornet, Studebaker Avanti, Wow. This one from 1952, the Hudson Hornet. Studebaker Avanti from 63. This must be a 1. There's a version 2 of it as well. A little later, I believe. That.
Yep. Continue up this way.
Cool, huh? Packard. And look at this. 1963. International. Super cool, I think. Pretty cool with the Texas tags there. And wow, this one's the right color. Excuse me, sorry. This is the right color. So cool, huh? Cool stuff all around. Wow, my God. Alumni gathering, is that past winners maybe? I'm just gonna kind of walk you through all these best I can. I mean, there are so many cars here and they go all the way back down. We'll get into the Porsches a bit. Wow. The alumni gathering, huh? So many cars. Corvettes all around here. There's a car near and dear to me. My first car was a Chevelle, actually. And had a C3 Vet here, 1977. Probably similar year to this one. This might be a little earlier. 74, yeah. Love this one with the blue. Cool as that. Wow. Just gonna rock you through these. Earlier Chevelle there. The 56 Chevy. So many cool cars. Oh my God. It's never ending, isn't it? Early Corvette there. Early Corvette here, 54. Look but don't touch. There she's in there. White with red, classic Corvette colors. And strangely, we transitioned to, there's Lotus. Hey, Lotus. Does not stand for lots of trouble, usually serious. MGs, MGBs, as far as the eye can see. I'm kind of drawn to the TVRs. Might just walk us down here. DeLorean, all the new Lotuses like the Alette, 280i. Wow, look at the interior. I love these. Very quick cars too, actually. TVR Griffith here. Interesting fact, in the Chasing Classic Cars, where Wayne Carini goes after the TVR Griffith, the earlier one, my Lotus Europa is in that video. If you see the blue Europa at that shop he's at, that is my blue Lotus Europa. Watch the full review, just search Drivin Ivan and any car and you will find it. Wow. I can't remember seeing this many TVRs all in one location. There's a lot of TVRs. They did it right this year. Good for these guys. TVR, I mean, outside of England, I don't think you'll ever see this many TVRs. A lot of MGs too. I have a couple MGs. Drove a TVR recently, but unfortunately wasn't a great example. Love to have one of these, especially the new one, like a Chimera, or, man, they're so cool. 2500M. Wow. And look at the interiors. They're, you know, very British, almost an Aston Martin level of finish. So cool. Sweet B. Wow. Targas. Purple. MGB GT. That is so beautiful. Wow. This one, primrose yellow. Gorgeous also. Wow, that blue is very cool colors. Look at that TVR Tuscan. Amazing. TVR Cigaris. Wow, they got the rare ones out here. Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. TVR M. Wow. 74 TVR. Look at all those TVRs. That is rare. Very, very rare to see this many. Very excited about that. All the Triumphs. All the Minis. I have a Midget and a Sprite. My Spridget cars. I have a Spridget video. I have a driving review of the Stag, Triumph Stag. The one I drove, though, happened to have a LT1 in it. V8 American engine. The Rover was a bit unreliable. They had some issues with it because they insisted on coming up with their own engine. Probably a mistake in the grand scheme of things, honestly. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20, right? I talk a little bit about that in the video review. That's a very cool car. Triumphs galore. And, oh, look at that one. Leaving. You see all sorts of cool cars just all over the place here. There we go. Let's see, he'll be coming out in a second. You can see the front of it. I wish it would move forward a bit. Wow. Spitfires galore. TR3As. Look at this beautiful TR3 here. Wow, gorgeous. Absolutely stunning, huh? I think so. White walls really work on these, don't they? TR7s are really cool too. Austin and Morris. This one's pretty cool with 1962. Hey, look. It matches my hat. Union Jack on the back there. That's pretty cool. Mr. Cooper. Actual size. It's pretty funny. Look at this show field, y'all. Trying to show you everything here. It's a tall task. Trying. Some Porsches thrown off to the side here. You never know where you're going to see something really weird, like, you know, the Morgan three-wheelers or something like that. You just never know. Nice looking Carrera here. These JDMs are really in now. Honda ACTY, GT5 Toyota. How cool is that? M3. Corvette, Porsche. I'm not sure what class this is. We just gotta go. Usually all the marks are together, as you see the Morgans and the Minis here. Rolls Royce, Bentley, you know. Usually they're all grouped together. Have a driving review of the Wraith here. I think the Black Label, it's called. One I reviewed, beautiful car. Very special drive in the Rolls Royce. Beautiful. Buttery ride. Turbo S. This is a car I've seen at my local Cars and Coffee. Katie's Cars and Coffee. You can check that out. Look, it's the Queen. May she rest in peace. Carrera. That's a rare color, I think. Hey, there's a Riata, like I was talking about earlier. Search Drivin Ivan Riata for a full driving review. OZ wheels on this one. More rollers. It's a really nice one. 1991 Buick Riata. And again, if you want something like that with a digital dash, why don't you check out my Cadillac Latte? Why not? I'll show you what this is. 1937. Must be a Rolls Royce. Look at that. Ashtrays in the back, because you need them. Timing, all sorts of things. Choke. Bentley, actually. Bentley 4 1/4 liter all-weather by Vanden Plas. You still see Vanden Plas editions of Jags and things like that up until this day. Bentley's the Jaguars. A lot of Jaguars. There's the Aston Martin DBX down there. Their SUV. Lotuses. Caterham 7. They continuation. The 7 got the license to keep building them. These Elises are great. 2006 here. Wow. Yes, please. So cool. They started making them again in the 90s. Here's the Emira. Occasionally you see an earlier one imported from Europe. Occasionally. Yes, I have a driving review of the Evora. Check that out. The original 911 competitor. Wow, look at this. I love this type of stuff. Look at that. That's the type of stuff I love seeing here. Like a 40 XP Mustang kind of clone. So cool. You see a lot of that stuff in California. There's a rare green. I have a green W124 that I shot at the Mercedes Museum in Stuttgart. Also show you every car there and the Porsche Museum as well. So check that out elsewhere on YouTube. I see something pretty rare down there. This is the type of stuff I like to show you. It's the first Ferrari I ever drove. Ferrari 400/412. And they were a little bit unloved in the Ferrari world because they had an automatic transmission, many of them. But still, I think they're very cool. Recently saw a convertible version at the Beverly Hills Car Club. Look, there's a Citroen SM down there. And what's this, like a Puma or something, I believe? I think this is a Rennsport Porsche. Pretty cool. Oh, is it a... I think it might be a Puma. It is a Puma. GT 1600. Rare bird. You don't see one of these every day, I'll tell you. Wow. That is cool. The Sweet Flame. Puma GTS 1977. That is pretty darn cool. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Super, super rare. Ferrari 412. The Puma's probably more rare, people. Believe it or not. Toyota Celica down there. Look at that minivan. I like this stuff. That's the stuff I like. Woo. Cool. My RX-7 has a LT1 Corvette engine in it. It's a 1990 convertible. That one's a little earlier, I think. XL. Porsche. Look at this souped up Corvette there, and this rare Volkswagen, but you see them around. So cool. It is, of course, the Polo Harlequin. And look, he's got the shoes. He's got the skateboard. That is cool. This is a Radwood special, y'all. There you go. Give him some free little advertising here. You can follow me on Instagram, same as my YouTube channel, Drivin Ivan leave off the G. Corvette Stingray, fixed roof Miata. Cool stuff everywhere you look here. Look at that Land Cruiser, 4-wheel drive turbo. Wow, that is, it's got a winch too. That is cool. FRP top, Land Cruiser. That is neat. Yes, yes, yes.
This is where you learned how to drive, Lori? In that hairpin turn?
I reviewed this one, V8 Vantage. V8 Vantage S is the one I reviewed. Also a DB9 V12 6-speed manual. And an Aston Martin Lagonda. So search my Aston Martin reviews. Very cool stuff. Mazda RX-7, beautiful. Love these. Early 90s. Yeah, this is a really nice looking, that's a nice rally version, Monte Carlo rally version of the Mini. And then you have a Citroen SM here. Again, I have my 1987 Citroen CX. You can see the spheres for the hydrodynamic suspension here. And you can also see the Maserati engine there in this one. I think it was on Bring a Trailer, maybe. Very cool. All sorts of cool stuff. Volvo Wagon. Wow. Nice to see these. Volvo, very safe car company. Every time they have an accident, they would send an engineer out to figure out what they could do to prevent an injury in the future. And that's cool. Look at this 510 Datsun. That is cool. They were Datsun until 1984. And then in 1984, you could see both a Nissan and a Datsun badge on the back. And then they've been Nissan ever since. So 1984 was the switch over here. I'll have a review of a very rare 1984 Nissan coming up soon. In the next 6 months or so, hopefully. Look at that one, that's gorgeous. Larger Fuchs wheels on this one. Speedster, that is a good looking Porsche, I must say. Manual, look at that. Oh my God, that is so cool. The trailer. So if you're in the New York area and you want to auction your car and bring a trailer, these guys are going to handle it for you. 1600 Veloci. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? And these cars are, some of these are auction cars, right? That's beautiful. The Fuchs and the, oh man, the Speedster, that is so cool. And an M3 right here. There you go. Awesome. So cool. Thanks.
Thanks, man.
Lee Iacocca. Thank him for this. Look at this. Plymouth minivan. This was like the first kind of SUV, and this is a manual. I mean, this is about as rare as a spec as you can get. Plymouth Voyager Turbo. I mean, really, this is ticking all the boxes for your minivan. That is so cool from the 80s. So cool. 450 SL from the mid 70s. Another Grand Wagoneer. Oh wow, look at this one. Drivin Ivan is so excited about this car. It is a Lotus Cortina, as cool as it comes. So cool. Wow, wow, wow. Very nice. Parked next to a Ford GT and a Wagoneer and just everything, really. 5 Series BMW. That's awesome. They're having a little Bring a Trailer reunion over here. So these cars from Bring a Trailer. That's cool, right? I must say though, I did list one car on Bring a Trailer once, and you know, you get people that probably don't even have a driver's license, haven't even driven the car, that are, you know, mouthing off about them. Not crazy about that aspect of it, but all in all, it's a great auction site. But I don't know if you should give the people that much power, because you know, some of the comments, you know, if you look at, you can look and see if they've actually bid on anything ever. And in many cases, the most vocal people have never even bid on a car. I think they should be banned from the site. I think you need to have bid on a car or sold a car before you comment on that site. They should limit it a little bit, and then that would make me a little bit happier, but we'll see. I don't think they'll listen to me. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Cool stuff as far as the eye can see. Here come the race cars. I will probably show you more of the racing stuff tomorrow.
Race course is practice and qualifying sections.
That's today. Since 1983. This has been going on. Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix.
The mini area have wonderful views of the course. So if you'd like to go down and see the cars in their displays, they have a great view of
Mini is the featured mark this year.
Climbing right-hander through the woods. It's a terrific place to take photographs and see. And I hope you'll come back tomorrow. The 42nd annual Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix races begin at 12 noon tomorrow. Opening ceremonies at 11.
There you go, Pittsburgh in the distance there. What a picturesque, beautiful city. I always love coming to Pittsburgh. Great car show they have here since 1983 for charity. So if you've never been, you really should come out. Support the local economy. You get a lot of cool swag too. See how cool that bag is? Fox body Mustang, that's a cool example. I just got to review one finally. I'm happy about that. GT3. They were so popular back in the day, the Fox body Mustangs. And I just reviewed one, so do search that. Like I said, Drivin Ivan in any car and you'll find it. GTR, Q60S, a lot of Japanese cool stuff. There you go. I review the Nissan GTR here. Great driving review of that one. I hope you'll watch it. The Dragon Slayer. What a cool car. All the JDM stuff. 280ZX. Z cars. Infinities. I've owned a lot of Infinities through the years. I love Infinities actually. Reviewed 370. M35X, it's all-wheel drive, 350Z. Cool Datsun pickup truck here. Very, very cool. Wow. Totally awesome. Wow. These are great. I love a good wagon. And that's a good wagon. Not with that low suspension, it doesn't.
Yeah, maybe not. You'd be knocking around a little bit more.
Uh-oh, starting to sprinkle a little bit.
That's probably a good idea.
It's going to start to rain a little bit, I think. I'm going to finish off walking down here. There are so many cars here today. Oh my God, look at this. Mazda, zoom, zoom. I like to say when I review a Mazda, everything from the Mazda 5 to the Mazda 3-speed to the Miata, whatever. There's a little bit of Miata in every Mazda. They're great cars. Most snicky gearbox, so good. So good to drive. NA, NB, and C, whatever. They're amazing cars. Watch my Miata reviews. I have many, many, many of them on YouTube. I have a lot of footage of that fire engine actually on my channel. I think I have an exclusive video of that one with all his lights going and sirens going. Check that one out on YouTube somewhere. Pretty sure I remember shooting that. I believe that one comes from my local Cars and Coffee, Katie's. That's a great car show, so watch that one. Just search Drivin Ivan Katie's Coffee and you'll see it's really an amazing car show. I'm lucky to live there. As far as the eye can see, there's the German stuff heading there right now. So cool, so much to see. Okay, let's get into it. You know, a lot of people ask me, I won't tell you how many cars I have, but I have a lot. I have 5 Porsches. And a lot of people ask me, they say, hey, Drivin Ivan, what's the best car? And I have Citroens, I have Lotuses, I have, you name it, BMWs. But you know what? If you want to drive to the track, drive home from the drive on the track, drive home from the track, the answer is always going to be Porsche. And specifically Porsche 911. They're so good. I know, you know, Cayman, this and that, Boxster. I have a Boxster. But I'm kind of a 911 purist. I hate to say it. And again, check out my Cayenne Turbo review. Drive the Panamera on the track, the Taycan on the autocross. But, and the Macan is great too, actually. But Porsches are great cars. I love the 911, 997, 996, all of them. They're amazing. 944 S2. There's a nice original looking Boxster. 911 here. Cool stuff. 911T. Yeah, the 911T and the 911E and the 911S. I reviewed the 911T, but from 0 to 30, this one was fastest. From 30 to 100, the E was fastest. And then 100 miles an hour and above, 911S is fastest. Little trivia for you. But yeah, the Cristal Blue 911 that I reviewed is a gorgeous car. Just walk you through all these Porsches here. Each one special. 993 here. It's the last of the air-cooleds. 996 here. That's what I have. 996 Carrera 4 Cabriolet. This is a .2 with the cup holders and the glove box. Very nice. Porsche script on the side. What's your favorite car today? What's your favorite Porsche? Let me know in the comments. Who knows? I might even respond to you. I don't know what that is. That's pretty cool. That was interesting. 1993 911. So we're getting into the 964s here. That's what the Singer is based on. Very, very collectible there. Look inside, show you. Yep. Very nice. My favorite, I'm biased. I have an 82 Targa, 911 SC, so I'm a little biased, and a 996. Of course, you know, everybody says, fried egg, headlights, blah, 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 blah. Not everybody likes them, but wow, look at this cool line of cars here. There is so much cool stuff here. It's just phenomenal, isn't it? It's crazy. But here we go. Manual, series 996.2. Just a regular Carrera rear-wheel drive. I drove just about every 996 when I was looking for mine. Turbo's always impressive. Love the cages in these, everything. 997 turbo, very desirable. Yes, please. Love them. Porsche script.
No, he sells yeah. Yep. Well, I think it's the nose foot, right?
I'm not sure if it's Minerva blue, but it's damn close. That's my favorite color. Yep, Minerva blue, 911S. Yes, please. I wanted a Minerva blue car. I ended up with light blue metallic, but that's my favorite color. What's your favorite color? Are you a Guards Red fan? A lot of you are. Man, I cannot believe. Just look at how much I've covered, and look at how much more there is to cover. This is crazy. There are so many cars here. Wow. RS. That is a darn rare Porsche spec right there. Rally Sport. Rally Sport. It's a rare color right there. Miami blue, French blue. Porsche always has great events scheduled and everything, and you see they got their own tent today. They're serving the food, they're keeping dry, and they're keeping cool with the shade. Porsche always does it up right. Also do a lot of stuff with my Lotus Car Club. They're great too. So if you have a Porsche, or even if you just want one, join the Porsche Club of America, PCA. Great club to be a part of. I have a whole video on car clubs that I shot back in the day. Got a lot of old stuff. The La Bella Macchina d'Italiana, where I originally met Valentino Balboni and interviewed him before I interviewed him at the factory. That's a cool video. This one is similar to mine right here. Two-wheel drive though. Also, I have the complete wood package in mine, so a little different, but wow. I do have a 928. 1978 5-speed manual. This one's an 86. And it is also a manual. These are dog leg manuals. First gear is going to be down and to the left. What's the reason for that? Well, when you're driving, on the track, you're mostly switching from second, third, fourth, So they put one kind of out of the way and then reverse up where first usually is. And then you can switch between 2, 3, and 4. That sort of thing. Porsches look great in brown, bronze colors also. This one's no exception. I like it. Again, let me know your favorite Porsche color in the comments. Just leave me a comment. You never know. I might just reply to you quicker than you think. You just never know. And do search Drivin Ivan in any car. Smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Trying to show you every car here. Oh my God. Oh. 912 here. That is a 4-cylinder 911. Looks to have some good history on it too. And yes. Pennsylvania historic. Cool air conditioning there. Look at that. So cool. Originally, how much was it? 63 Gia. $5,645 originally. And remember, this is kind of the original poor man's Porsche. It's a 4-cylinder. But wow, that's a beautiful color, 914. My 914 I call the Superbird. It's orange and black with an extended front end and flying buttresses back here. Check out my full driving review of my 911. It's stock, other than the weird body work. This one's beautiful. And I don't know, probably has a 2-liter in it. Who knows? The 914 6s are beasts on the track. They can beat a lot of 911s. So don't poo-poo the 914s. They're certainly drivers' cars, and they're very quick on the track, especially if they're 914 6s. I like the slant nose and the wide body there. Really cool. That one. Oh boy. 911S here.
It's not that one. Maybe.
Oh, there they are, the Pebble Beach judges. There they are. What's with the get-ups, guys? Nice. I like it. All right. Okay, here we are. Wow. That's a cool color over there, the mint green one right there. Super cool, actually. 944, it's for sale. I'll show it to you. Maybe you're interested. $15K our best offer. 86,944. I think that's all the money, but it does seem to be in good shape. That's okay. You can ask anything you want for a car, right? And again, if you're in the market for a 1992 Cadillac Elante, Euro red with black, only 36,000 miles, very clean, digital dash and everything, do reach out to me. Yes. It's a cool car. Mercedes, Maybach, that right there. Nice to see the cops driving around today. 911 SC, mine does not have the whale tail. Whale tail or no whale tail? Let me know in the comments. Like I said, leave me any comment. I might just reply to you. That's a rare color here of a 928 automatic, but so cool. Look, it's a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur fight. Cool. It's a Barney purple. Of course, look at the colors of these. Wow, that is so cool. This is the rare color. I believe this is the rare color. Well, maybe not up there, but this is a rare color, kind of that mint green color. I was at Carlisle this year. Showed you every car at Carlisle, but A couple years ago, they had the rare, only a few of them made mint green color. Look more like the mint chocolate chip color. That's a little metallic looking, but still a cool color. Silver, turbo, I believe. Let's go see. Yep, 78,930. These would be 4-speed manual, believe it or not. Just a 4-speed. That's the transmission they could get to work with a turbo. So much power and torque anyway. Classic Pittsburgh shot there. Wow. Bunch of Audis up on the hill here. Mercedes back here. Whew. So many cars. And remember, I'll be back tomorrow too. Show you some more racing footage tomorrow. So check that out too. And you can watch my footage from years past as well. Years past. Mercedes, Mercedes, Mercedes. I like to show you all the rare ones. Let's see if I can find something rare here. I already showed you that beauty down there. Here's another one. I think I showed it to you before. My back and the older Mercedes there. There's a beautiful Mercedes from the 30s that I show you at the Beverly Hills Car Club in LA. And I was just in LA last week. Look at this one. I like this one, I can tell already. I don't usually like these BBS looking wheels, but wow, look at that. You just see some wild stuff here. Wow, it's a manual. That means it probably came from Europe. Couldn't get the manuals here really, so people import them. 280 SL, absolutely rare in America. You rarely ever see this. Now, what do we have going on here? I'm not sure, but they'd like $15K for it. Flames and all sorts of weird wildness. It is a manual though. That's super rare. Let's see what it is. $250. There's a 450 like mine. There's a nice Porsche balling out here. Let's see. Hopefully something else will come up. This is practice session today. But that's pretty cool. 74 450. There you go. Same year as mine. '2002.
What year?
Wow. Wagons. Everything is out here today, I'll tell you. It's all here. I like the yellow. I like this sterile blue better, but I like yellow. I have a very custom 635 CSI. This is a cool M6. Mine says M6, but it is not an M6. 88, mine's the same year. And it's an automatic. It was an L6. Started. It is so custom. You have to Google that car. There you go. Whew. Another 6 Series here. Wonder if they got any Bowers today. I bet they do. Any of the Bauer cars are like those. Always wonder one. Look at that. Scirocco, Corrado, all those early Volkswagens. Super cool. Pretty darn rare these days too. Scirocco with the Recaro seats. I have a car with Recaro seats coming over. Follow my channel and you'll see it. It's a really special, rare European car. So check it out. Coming soon. It's going to be at the dock soon. Then I have another one coming. Again, if you want to know how to import a car from Europe, search Drivin Ivan. How to import a car from Italy, Germany, you name it. I'll show you how. Two-tone, that's a beautiful Beetle. Lovely. The thing back here, awesome. Another thing, this one's more stock than that one. That's cool. Wow.
stores.
2002 turbo. Wow, cool stuff. o.s.c.a. Again, micro cars are the car of the year. Showed you that red one earlier. M2. Wow, it is just never ending, isn't it? I tell you, dog, I'm sweating like you are. I'm hot. BMW Z8. For a full driving review, just search Drivin Ivan BMW Z8. You shall find it. I tell you what it's like to drive this beast. It's awesome. Let me just tell you, but so cool. These manual transmission cars, the Alpina version is not manual actually. Lovely cars though. Do watch my full driving review of that one. They also review an i8 as well. A lot of BMWs, including my Alpina B7. Mini's a featured mark here. Oh my God, it is absolutely never ending here. Trying to show you every car and every dog. There you go. 740i, love them. There they are, all the minis, the featured mark of the year. As well as the micro mini cars. Ooh. Clown shoe. All sorts of cool cars out here. I have a full driving review of this one too. Z4. Here's the clown shoe. Shooting brake. Two-door wagon. So cool. I love these. Nothing in Laguna Seca blue that I see. I'm shocked. My Audi TT is Laguna Seca blue. And I love that thing. Custom paint, of course. And so cool. Even a Bronco. Super cool. It is all here today, isn't it? Yes, it is. It is all here today. Mini of Pittsburgh has got the new models lined up. That's nice. Woo! Wow. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Mini Mayfair. Section of London. Maybe he's been overheard in Mayfair. Better stay away from him. He'll rip your lungs out, Jim. I was just in London, as I said, England, Brighton, Bristol, where I did a video on Banksy's art in Bristol. Check that one out. I also did, coming soon, a video on Jimi Hendrix's life and death in England. And I did a Hail car show in Liverpool. I got a Beatles video coming with a super special surprise there. Hint, 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 Paul McCartney. I've got a video on Jim Morrison's life and death in Paris. But I spent a lot of time in England just now, and I bought a couple cars in England, bringing them back home. Very rare, like I said, the one that I have coming. I've never seen one in America, so I'm excited about that. So stay tuned to my channel. Also, go ahead and search any car in Drivin Ivan while you're at it. Look at that. I like the weird stuff. And there's a lot of weird stuff. What do we think of these Mini Cooper Speedsters? I don't know. It's kind of bizarre to me. Not sure what it's adding. Tell me what it's adding, and then I'll maybe understand it. I usually liked like the Porsche Speedsters, and I once saw a 914 Speedster that someone had modified. What are these Z cars doing all the way back here? I don't know. Who could answer? But I love that. I like the convertible version of that too. Z car. This one. MR2. Actually review an electric MR2. It's a pretty cool car. Look at this. Oh, it's a North Hills Sports Car Club. That's what we got going on here. All sorts of cool stuff. A lot of Nissans, Subaru. And this one, I'm calling this the belle of the ball just because it's so wild. I like it. Look at that. Concord Lemons. Look at that. Dodge Neon, maybe? Sure. So cool though. There you go, all the dogs. Cool vintage Grand Prix display. I love those shirts.
Tell me to move. I'll move, Brayden.
This one's pretty cool. Reminds me of the Alpina B10 Touring that I just reviewed. It's a cool car. Look at that. He was going sideways most of the year. Yeah, there he goes again. Yeah, he likes to go sideways in that BMW. He's doing that the whole time, giving test runs of the track. Well, it has been an exhausting day. It's starting to rain a little bit, but I think I've shown you just about every car here. Tomorrow I'll show you the race cars. Look back at my years past footage of the Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix, and you'll see a lot of that. Pebble Beach, I was live there. Look at my live videos, and also my Ferrari display there. Check out the Amelia car show from earlier this year. That was a great car show. And search all the car museums: Porsche, Ferrari, Pagani, Mercedes, Auto World Brussels, Belgium, the Peterson in Los Angeles that I just covered, and plus the Vault. Amazing cars there. Want to know what I drive? Search what does Drivin Ivan drive. Watch my music videos. Literal video for Chris Isaac's Wicked Game. Never seen a literal video. They're funny. Real Reality and Real Poker are my two documentaries to check out. And music videos for Hotel California, where I play all the instruments. My guitar reviews, my guitar collections: Fender Mustang, Ovation, Line 6, even the PV T-Series of guitars. Check those out. But I want to thank you so much for watching. Like I said, leave me a comment on any topic and I'll try to get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Drivin Ivan.